This video is on personnel security policies. Personnel security policies apply to those who work for the company, including employees, contractors, consultants, and users. There are several policies you should be aware of as a security professional. First, we have acceptable use policy. It's a policy that describes the right usage of the organization's resources like computers, the internet, and the network. These policies are described by the organization, as they should be concerned about any personal use of these resources that do not serve the organization. Then we have job rotation, also known as rotation of duties or responsibilities. It aids an organization in reducing the risk of a single employee having too many rights. Rotation of responsibilities simply means that no one individual performs important functions or obligations for a long period of time. An accountant, for example, might move from payroll to accounts payable, then accounts receivable. The major purposes of job rotation is to reduce the amount of time that one individual spends on one task. This reduces the possibility of mistakes or malicious actions going undiscovered. It can also be used to cross-train team members to reduce the impact of an unplanned absence. Then we have mandatory vacation. The employees are required to take vacation for a certain period of time during the year. In some organizations, employees are forced to take mandatory vacations, and in cases if they do not want to, the organization becomes cautious of the possibility of them being involved in any illegal activity or fraud. It basically helps organizations discover illegal activities of employees. Thus, the policy may prove to be a security protection mechanism at times. Then we have separation of duties. This ensures that no one person can complete all required tasks for a business process or function. Separation of duties is divided into two types, split knowledge and dual control. Split knowledge refers to separation of duties in which no single person has all the information needed to perform a specific task. Rather, it is split into two arsons. It means that each person has half of a safe combination, for example. Another type is dual control that requires two people to be present at the same time for performing a specific task. Then we have least privilege. This allows the user to have only the rights and permissions that are necessary for them to perform their task or accomplish their objectives, and no extra rights are given to the user. By limiting the access rights of objects, user, process, or application, the admin can also limit the cause of harm and malware. Then we have clean desk space. Clean desk policy enforces when an employee leaves their desk. It should be clean and clear. Computers should be shut down properly and no paperwork should be left on the desk. Basically, employees should clean their desk before leaving the office so no one can see any of the information they leave behind. Then we have background checks, also called pre-employment screening. Background check is performed by the organization to check if the person they're hiring is trustworthy and verify if their provided information is authentic or not. This basically provides all the necessary information to the HR members so that they can make the right decision. In terms of security, an exit interview can be also a powerful tool for gathering information when an employee leaves an organization. It includes termination of all the accounts and collection of mobile devices or any resources supplied to the employee at the time of hiring. Then we have NDA, non-disclosure agreement. The purpose of this is to protect confidential information that is disclosed, shared, received, or exchanged with customers, suppliers, and other parties. It should be used when individuals or companies enter consulting engagements, service agreements, or strategic alliances. Then we have social media analysis, which is the process of tracking, collecting, and analyzing data from social networks and media channels. With the right tools, you can easily analyze and track the social performance of products and companies. And we have onboarding. Onboarding refers to hiring of new personnel in the organization. For account management, the admin needs to have an agreement with acceptable use policy to be signed by an onboarding member. After an agreement signing, admin creates an account of the new member and puts him or her in an appropriate access control group according to their requirement. Offboarding refers to removal of personnel from organization or group or team. When the member is offboarded, some proper steps should be followed by the admin, like disabling and not deleted, and they should be removed from the access group. Then we have user training. Users also serve as a significant reason behind vulnerabilities. Therefore, it is necessary to have strong security defense that can be achieved by enforcing user training program for guiding the users to recognize between safe and unsafe computing behavior. Gamification is the use of game mechanics and game thinking to have interaction with users in finding issues and inspiring them by introducing parts of completion and rewards. Can be a team-based competition during which participants use cybersecurity tools and techniques to search out a hidden clues or flags. The team that locates the foremost flags throughout the events win. Then we have phishing campaigns. Phishing campaign is an associate email scam designed to steal information from victims. Phishing simulations add a robust dimension to awareness campaigns and facilitate the method of coaching your legion of cyber experts. Then we have computer-based training, which is an automated pre-built training that employees can accomplish at their own time. This training generally includes video, audio, Q&A, and some games. Last, we have role-based training. Role-based training is a set of learning activities that is focused on equipping employees with a specific knowledge and skills that is needed to excel at their jobs. Role-based training for system administrator, for example, may include things like modifying product access privilege, changing operational roles of members, inviting removing members from an organization, and so forth.